Life keeps on going while I'm frozen in snow.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Got a bit of a treat for you today, bit of a treat for me too. I'm going to do you my, I don't want to say famous, but it is a mushroom steak sauce that will make your friends jealous once you cook it for them. And to boot, I've got a Uruguayan ribeye. It's not very big, it's kind of a half the size of a ribeye, but you know, unless we try it, we're not going to know. So let's get into it. Okay, so we've got beef stock reduced down from 400ml to 150ml, shallot, mushrooms, garlic, unsalted butter, pepper, salt, secret ingredient, white wine, olive oil, parsley, thyme, and bacon. So we'll get the prep done now, and then we'll get on to making the sauce. Right, so we've brought the beef stock back up to temperature. We're not trying to reduce it anymore. We do want to bring the wine about 100ml.
That will be an alcoholic 100ml, by the way.
We're going to let that simmer, cook off the alcohol, and then that'll be ready to introduce into the sauce.
So we're going to dice up the streaky bacon, nice and small. So we'll get that in the frying pan, cook it off till it's nice and crispy, like so. Okay, we need the shallots. Again, we're going to dice these really nice and fine. They'll just cook away into the sauce anyway. So we're just going to smash these garlics, slice them, dice them. I don't want it too small, otherwise they'll just burn in the pan. A bit of rough chopping, it's all you need.
Ta-da!
Again, you roll these up, slice them, give them a quick chop. That'll be the parsley done, then we'll get started on the thyme. I may have forgot to add this ingredient in the beginning, but we need the cream for sure. Okay, so crispy bacon, again we're just going to roughly chop it up. Fairly small, you don't want big chunks. Right, so we're going to fry off the shallots in a little bit of olive oil, just till they go translucent, and then we'll get the garlic in there. Okay, now we're ready. Knob of butter, and we'll get the mushrooms in there. Start cooking those down. We don't want to fry the mushrooms, we just want to cook them down. Don't forget, we have to season. Always, always season. Salt, pepper, give it a taste, even if you season it again later. Okay, now they've started to cook down, you can see the change in the colour. We'll get the bacon in there. let that cook into the sauce before we add anything else. Now the cream. Look, this is only for one steak. I probably put too much cream in, but you can judge it as you go. Parsley, thyme, get that in. Now for the secret ingredient. You know, a pinch, a little bit of a half a teaspoon, I'd say. Let's reduce down a little bit. Some of the liquids evaporated. Another knob of butter, yes, another knob of butter. But you'll see it gives that sauce a nice shine to it.
So I've seasoned both sides, quite a lot of salt and pepper. I'm going to cook it more in butter than oil, a little bit of oil just to make sure the butter doesn't burn. And let's get it on. Right, once the pan started to heat up and the oil started to smoke, we're about 266, 268. I'll put a little bit of olive oil in there. I won't put the butter in until I start to get the steak in there. Now the reason the oil goes in before the butter is because of all the impurities in the butter left over from the process that they make it. Now you can cook that out and turn the butter into ghee, in which case you can fry anything with it, which I will go over in another movie. Movie? Did I say movie? Not video. 289, perfect. Butter. Around. Steak. Right, I'm going to give these 1 minute aside. Probably for a total of about 2 minutes. Total, excuse me, that's my timer. Right, so the steak's been in there for about 1 minute 15. I'm going to give it a flip now. Look at that. Right, it's been 1 minute and 15. There we go, one more time. Right. Look at the colour. Look at the colour on that. That's from the butter. You won't get that with oil. Another minute 15, resting time, and then we're going to be eating. Can't also better than that. Perfect. Now all we need is sauce to go with it. Oh.
Right, so there are going to be some steak eating sounds, so if anybody's offended by this, I would suggest putting your fingers in your ears now.
Alright, well I guess you want to see me try this. I already know what the sauce tastes like and it's delicious. It's all about that sauce. Don't get me wrong, the steak is lovely, but you won't regret cooking that sauce. Thank you so much for tuning in again. And I'll see you soon. Don't forget, if it's not sizzling, it's not cooking.
Trapped in the concept, falsely accused was used and misled.